Everybody, this is Jason Matthews, your financial guru. Right now, millions and millions of Americans are getting their stimulus check, and I'm getting calls left and right on my cell phone and at my office about, hey, what should I do with that stimulus check? So today, we're going to discuss the stimulus check with some ideas and topics, what things you should be doing with that. But before I get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. First and foremost, what you should do with your stimulus, let me go back before I say that. More and more people are asking me, what should I do with my stimulus check? And once the people are asking me about that, oftentimes they're saying, what stock should I buy? And one thing I want to tell you is this. If you have no savings during this period of time, you should even think about buying stocks because stocks should be a longer term play. If you got $500 in the bank and your expenses are such and such, you should not think about buying stocks. Let me keep it out there. But if you are a person who have these basic things done, then we can look at buying individual stocks and taking on the risk that we need. But right now, we should be what I call getting bullets, making sure that we're ready for a rainy day right now because there's going to be some rainy days. First thing you need to do is put the money in the bank. If you have no savings, we can't talk about all the sexy stuff about stocks, option puts, mutual funds, EFTs, and everything else. So the first thing you need to do if you have no savings is put the money in the bank. We should be putting money in the bank knowing that we have a chance to get laid off right now. And we want to put money in the bank and saying, hey, I need to make sure I'm going to be okay with my bills and my expenses no matter what. The number two thing is pay your bills on time, especially where you live. All right, I'm gonna put that especially where you live. All right, you put the money in the bank. Next thing, after you put the money in the bank, you should make sure you have where you live okay. Because if you don't have where you live, the landlords, your mortgage brokers are going to, your mortgage lenders and your mortgage services are going to try to lay you off. I mean, not lay you off, but they're going to try to evict you. They're going to try to have you foreclosed. So what you want to do is you want to make sure if anything else you don't pay, is pay for where you live with that money. Right? If you still have income coming in, put that money in savings. But after that, pay where you live. Now, people often ask me, Jason, should I save right now or should I pay off my credit card? Save before you pay off that credit card. Here's the reason why. Right now, credit is getting tighter and stricter right here in America. And let's say you have a $10,000 credit limit and you use all that money to pay off your credit card. The next day, Capital One, MasterCard, Discovery, American Express can actually lower your limit at that point whenever they like. So you might have a $10,000 limit, tighter gets stricter, and they went for $5,000. You say, why use that money if I have that money available on my credit? No, they can close that tighter. It is better to have savings than that credit. So I always tell people, worst case scenario, at this point, you should be paying the minimum on your credit card. If you have no savings, minimum on the credit card. Right? Because I'd rather pay the minimum and build up my savings than pay off a credit and worry about my credit. First thing is cash. Cash is king. Number two, cash flow is great. If you can build up cash flow, you're winning right now this time. We're going through what we call a depression, recession, deflationary period where the cost of goods are going down. So we want to make sure that we have money in the bank for that part. Like I said, so pay the minimum if you have to. Make sure you pay that minimum. We want to keep our credit up, so we're going to pay on our credit card and not skip it. We want to make sure we live where we don't get a foreclosure, and then we're going to put the money in the bank. And after that, what we should do is we're going to get our necessities. What are our necessities? We're going to make sure we have groceries. We have our cell phone paid so we can make our phone calls if we're looking for a job or if we're looking for more business. We're going to make sure we have gas. So we can take care of those three things, electricity and food over our head. We're taking care of our bare necessities with that money. All right. Now, after we do that and we pay for these things, we need to make sure now we can talk about we have the basics down. And at that point, the next thing we should talk about is making sure if you're scared of this COVID-19, if you're wearing a mask everywhere and you're scared about getting disease or getting sick, you want to make sure you have the proper amount of life insurance. If you have a family, you have a wife, you have a kid, you should be looking at getting 10 times the amount of life insurance with that stimulus money. Get the smallest term you could get and pay a whole bunch of it, even if it's a small term policy. If you're scared of COVID-19, get the life insurance with that money. Now, then the last thing is, after that, buy ourselves some books and get ourselves educated to invest. If you're not educated, if you don't know anything about investing, I don't care if it's real estate, I don't care if it's stocks, I don't care if it's business. and you're going in this time and you got this little bit of money and you're just trying to spend it because you think it's an opportunity, if you don't see the opportunity or don't know how opportunity actually looks like and capitalize on it, you will get eaten up alive during this period of time. So then with that being said is, before we even do that, we want to make sure we get books, watch YouTube, and educate ourselves during this time. So when we see those opportunities, we know how to take advantage of those opportunities. Now, if you have any other questions, give us a call, 510-229-7608. Email us at matthewsfinancial@gmail.com. I hope everybody can go through this COVID-19. Don't make those stupid mistakes like a lot of people who spend all their money on Amazon, Nikes, and all these things because they're advertising on Facebook and Instagram like crazy. This is a time where we get our necessities, get our financial house in order, because this is going to be this is going to be a ride for the next 2 years, and we want to make sure we get out of it, not just trying on survival mode. This is a time where we learn and we strive and take advantage of this time, because deflationary periods, I truly believe, is actually good for the middle class. I don't care what the economists say; it's good for the middle class because it allows the middle class to buy things when they're on sale. While the wealthy take advantage of inflation, we can take advantage of deflationary periods. Hope everybody have a good day. And hope you guys watch more videos. Have talk to you later. Bye.